Hello, we're back with another UCL replay. This is week 3. JC the Legend versus Veiyr, I think he goes by. Our boy. But I have SRN with me
Yeah,
because I couldn't drag either of these two with me to do co-commentary, so that's what we got.
hmm
That's what we got. We got the replacement, the
yeah,
substitute.
nice.
Unlike
I
this
feel like a little bit
Terrakion.
about that. I knew it was gonna be something like substitute replacement. You're just making me feel so good about myself.
One of the things that we were all surprised with is that Veiyr didn't bring Florges.
Yeah, when I saw the team, you had so much prep for Florges. You had Psyshock and Alakazam. You had like Roselli Berry, Gumshot, Dredagon. You had Ironhead Terrakion. You had so much shit for Florges.
Because Florges actually destroys this team, but
I know.
Veiyr on the next step, not bringing Florges.
You guys had nothing for Florges, and then bang, there it is. No Florges. I mean, yay.
Admittedly, there were some other threats to this team. Swellow's speed
Oh yeah.
is a problem, especially because
such a good UCL pick because it's just like Specs Boom Burst, and that speed is for like the tier it's in is so good.
and it can be physical too. But
Yeah, physical guts or Specs Boom Burst is like two totally different things, and it's just good. Swellow is good, man.
Superior. So this is a Memento Whimsicott, but it always will fear to Memento because of the contrary Superior.
Yeah, because the point of Memento is to allow setup, but then we're going to be giving Superior the +2 special attack for free. So I wasn't present in the process of building this team, but I would not have used Memento Whimsicott.
And then if this was Grass Not Torn, it actually just sits those.
Yeah, dude, I would have really run Grass now. Like, Kilo, yeah,
Because this
Swamp.
Piloswine will always be sat within the first few turns to get Brots. But and then once that happens, there's no answers to Torn.
And honestly, speaking of Piloswine, it did really good against your team, like unexpectedly, like really good.
Yeah.
That
But
was a plan.
let's get this battle started.
Mhm.
Let's put on some slow. So he
So,
leads
Go
Drud
go really slow, my guy.
really slow.
Real slow.
Okay.
So I first, like off the bat, I disagree with this play because when I look at JC's team, it's basically hyper offense,
It is.
and
Yeah.
Mohib has bulky offense. Mohib can take JC's hits, and JC cannot take Mohib's hits. And Dredagon was like one of the main things like holding the team together. It could take hits from like Swampert, Honk, and Surf, and then sacking it like this
Turn 3. Yeah.
just didn't sit well with me. Like he didn't have any switch-ins, but I think I would have just led with something different in the first place.
I honestly think the fact that he didn't prepare like at all for Piloswine is a huge problem. He probably should have led Tarak and actually just nabbed one.
It might not have killed, like depending on the amount of defense investment, even like Ghostwine can actually live. I would have led with Excelgor personally, because the only thing that I'm not doing like massive damage to is Conk, and he's not going to lead Conk when I have a Torn, Zam, and Whimsicott. I would have totally led Excelgor.
Plus, this is not an AV comp. It's in
It's Guts, yeah.
Guts Flame Orb. So Energy Ball would have done quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's Life Orb, it's Zelgor. But
So,
one of the other problems I have is he lets this Torn get whittled, which was also one of his big answers to like everything on his team.
yeah. I mean, see, again, he doesn't really have any other answer, though.
Yeah,
That's
it's true.
the problem with JC's team. He doesn't have a Latios switch in. He just doesn't.
I would have brought in Zam.
Zam, it would have been okay.
It's better than making Torn take a lot of damage.
I personally, I don't think Focus Blast is really a great option just for Piloswine, but
I mean,
again,
Piloswine
I
is
think
dead. Yeah.
something should have been there to kill Piloswine better. In any case, his Torn is forced to take the hit.
I think
I like his U-turn into Whimsicott. I think that's the only good play he can do here.
Yeah.
And he does that.
if you think about it, JC's team is like 6 mons that are meant to lure in other mons. Like
Except
that's
that it's his Volt turn.
yeah, but that's the problem. It's just all lures.
Yeah.
And it's not really a team. It's like it's 2C team.
I want something strong, and like I wanted something strong to just kill Pilliswine, and I couldn't get it. You know?
Okay, so he brings in that Whims.
He does just yeah. He Moon Blasts here, does he?
No, I think he U-turns here, doesn't he? On this. Oh no, he Encores the Roost. Yeah, that was smart.
Yeah. He Encores the Roost, which was definitely the right play. Because, I mean, you know, Mohib could have learned from my teachings and ran the yellow color. So Encore was definitely the safer, better play.
I don't think. No, Whimsicott doesn't get T-Wave. It gets stuns for him.
No, I was talking about T-Wave on Latias.
Oh, yeah.
So Encore, to prevent that, was good. I don't know why this came in.
I think because he knew JC wasn't running a grass move.
But, like, was it really worth just throwing away his Swampert if he wasn't running? That seems so weird to me. Like, why wouldn't you at least go into Swallow or something? You probably live with Moonblast and then you can
Okay.
just kill him with
JC
Boomers.
not running a grass move on Whimsicott was a big L. Big L.
Like, he was fighting a Swampert and a Pilliswine. I totally would have made room for a grass move because it just he has problems with ground types. Like, they stop his Terrakion, and yeah, Swampert and Pilliswine both can stop his Terrakion. I would have run coverage to hit that.
He's running Energy Ball and it's Selgor, but the problem with running it's like, why not just run it on your Grassmon? Like, at what point do you just stop running lures and make a team that actually?
I think Energy Ball and his Excelgor was fine. Sacking the Excelgor here.
Yeah, this was a big L. I would have gone Terrakion.
I would have totally gone Terrakion because pause for a sec.
Yeah.
The thing is, at this point in the game, look at how much Excelgor outspeeds. Look at how important it is. It can outspeed Superior, outspeeds Megaladios, and Swallow. And his Conkeldurr obviously isn't taking the hits.
And Mach Punch is resisted, so the priority is pretty much nullified.
On the other hand, look at Terrakion. Weak to Mach Punch, outsped by Superior, outsped by Latias, and outsped by Swallow. How useful is it really going to be?
Well,
and
plus...
He's not going to go for a fighting move either.
Yeah, exactly.
Excelgor. I mean, if you really wanted to call it a prediction, you could have even switched in Terrakion on a potential knockoff. It just doesn't make sense to me that you would conserve Terrakion at this stage in the game.
This was a big choke. This was a big, lost potential for Terrat to get major damage on something.
On something, because that was all it was really going to do.
Major damage on something, and then Excelgor coming back in actually just mauls the rest of...
Yeah. So he gets back Whimsicott in at least, and I think he's playing fairly well with his Whimsicott because neither side has Fairy Resist.
Okay, but I saw that damage. I saw that damage with a Moonblast doing 37. I was sweating. For our boy, and this is when.
That's pretty rough. And in general, just Moonblasting the Superior is kind of dangerous because you have a 30% chance to give it that special attack raise. However, it's revealed here that it's Scarf. So if the Alakazam is a Sash, JC loses right here, unless Leaf Storm misses. And as you're gonna see, it doesn't really
we'll just raise that speed, because
this battle's over.
Because this battle is over.
Superior just Scarf and clean. I would have really expected Scarf Superior. That's not something unusual, because he has Sharpedo on his team, and this is one of good responses to it.
Yeah.
I think it was weird not to expect it, or at least prep for it.
I think JC just didn't have that cohesive of a team, and especially he didn't prepare well for quite a few months that he should have prepared for.
Yeah, I especially I didn't like the position he got himself into early game. Early game,
yeah. Early game is where the big chokes misplace.
The first 2 turns of your game in UCL should be totally scripted, and if that's what I think.
Yeah.
Because you can definitely specialize for a lead because you know all of their Pokemon, and you should have at least the first 2 turns down pat. And look at JC's first 2 turns. He throws away his Jardigon, and it's just a mess. It's just bad.
Yeah, Mohib has always led Piloswine. Like, every single one of his games, he has led Piloswine. So,
Yeah.
like, you should know that. Oh, I wonder what he's gonna lead.
Like, no matter how valuable Piloswine is, well, he just leads with it.
Wouldn't it be kind of fire if he brought Band Rat to Rat and actually just nabbed one every time?
I think Rock Polish was like an interesting tech, but he was always gonna have like Conk Mach Punch for your Sharpedo.
Yeah.
And Latias beats a hit. I might not have brought Terrakion at all, honestly, because there's just too many roadblocks. You have to weaken Latias. You have to be mindful of Conk's Mach Punch. Superior could be
Superior's
Scarf.
too fast.
You have to weaken Swampert. There's just way too much shit to do. Because at that point, it's not UCL. You're not taking advantage of your opponent's weaknesses. You're just putting yourself on the back foot. And this team was designed to let Terrakion sleep, but a Terrakion sleep in the first place just seems like a bad idea in every way to me.
That actually is good analysis of that. Plus, like, Whimstalk doesn't even do its job because Superior is here.
Yeah, because Superior can take advantage of the momentum. All in all, I wouldn't say Mohib had an excellent game plan. It's just JC had a bit of a worse one.
He had the wrong, yeah, JC had the wrong game plan. Just
not bringing Florges was really. But aside from that, he ran the pretty much standard stuff. I would have expected like Guts Knock Punch and stuff like that. I mean, with Latias, we didn't get to see much of it, or the Swellow, but Superior with Scarf, that's definitely what I would have ran. And Rock, Piloswine, etc., etc. It's all pretty standard on Mohib's side. So.
I would have, instead of Tarak, I would have brought Sharpedo. Like,
I'm not sure
I think
brought Sharpedo either.
I think Sharpedo has an easier time. If like he were to choose between Sharpedo and Tarak, Sharpedo has more chances to set up.
I'm not sure if this outspeeds Scarf Superior, but if it does, I would have definitely brought Agility for Alligator.
Oh yes, he does have for Alligator, which actually
ooh. Because you can crunch the Latias, you can Ice Punch the Surf, and bang, that's your two main water resists out of the way. All you have to do is get a little bit of chip on Conk and Swampert, and you can just Liquidation. And I'm sure Swellow isn't living that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
seems like way more effective of a game plan than like Terrakion. And obviously you're not weak to Mach Punch or Quick Attack either.
Well, I think that should about wrap it up. Like, it was unfortunate for our boy JC. I believe Veiyr is like 3-0 this league so far.
He doesn't deserve any of
He doesn't deserve. He doesn't deserve.
He's just styling on his opponents who are unprepared.
It's not even style. Like,
It's just like standard shit, but you know, it's okay. He's still winning, even though he shouldn't.
we gotta stomp him. We gotta stomp him. All right, so that'll do. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, don't forget to give a like, comment, and subscribe to these channels.
We'll see you in the next one. Aren't you playing today?
Actually I am. Yeah, tonight.
Oh, maybe we'll record again. 2 uploads. Ooh. All right.
Goody, 2 uploads. Get ready.
See ya.